What's up? Give me a second here, folks, to send this link out to the customer. My phone wakes up. Hello, phone. Are you awake? Connect to the internet. I'm connected to the internet. Maybe I'll unconnect and reconnect. We'll, we'll deconnect. There we go. There's me. There's my channel. There's the video. Share. Share. Does this work? That doesn't work. Share. I'm using my good camera. What's up, Dave? I'm using my good camera for this video because it's a tougher ring. So, chats. Is that it? Oh, save your login info. Not now. Find your phone. Not now. Your contacts won't be uploaded. Okay. There we go. Tom. Why isn't it sharing? All right, let me try this again. Sorry, guys. This is super annoying. Share. Messages. I'm just going to copy it and paste it. Select all. Copy. Sorry, I had to get the stream going live before I could do this, but I am not used to using this phone. Now let's go to Messenger. There we go. Paste. The hardest. There we go. Boom. All right. This is a fun one. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one. There's a lot that goes into this. And the main thing is just hoping nothing goes wrong. That's the big thing. Because if one of the rings doesn't work, we got to redo them both. So we're going to do the hard one first. So we're going to do the center, the ladies, the hers first. And the reason that's harder is just because we have to, there's a lot of work to be done on it. So this will be a few hours of work for sure. So I got a fresh coffee. I got a puppy. Look how cute he is. I gave him a little face cut and I put his jacket on him. So he's ready. And I think I'm ready. So I have a beautiful 1921 Morgan. Bandana. It's just a sweatshirt, actually. It's a turtleneck sweatshirt on him. Beautiful 21. It's almost proof. It's got some reflectiveness off of it. Just a beautiful coin. And I always check the reeded edge first. Make sure it's beautiful because that's going to be a focal point once it's done. And for the ladies, I mean, basically the thumbnail is what we're going to try to reproduce. That's an older one I did. So first thing I need to do is punch a hole. And normally I wouldn't punch a huge hole in this because it would just be one ring. But for this order, I have to punch a rather large hole. So Let me get my tools. Hi, buddy. What you doing? So we're going to punch the biggest hole I can, which is a 3/4 inch. And that's going to, I pretty much want about a quarter. Hi, LT. Something about the size of a quarter when I'm done, because the ladies' ring is going to be a size 5. So let's see if I have a quarter in here to see how close we will be with this punch. So yeah, we're gonna have quite a ways to go. We're gonna have to flatten out the center once we're done to make it about this size. What's up, ballistician? Ballistician. That's a cool name. Ballistician. And also, if the owner of this ring is here, they can say hello and let me know it's them, so I know who I'm chatting with here and stuff. So again, we're doing a 3/4 inch hole, and that's still not going to be enough for what we need for that middle, but it's a thicker coin, so when we thin it out, once we're done, it'll be about the size of a quarter, and then we'll be able to turn that into a size 5 ring. Be very interesting stuff we got going on here today. So we'll do the hers first, and then we'll do his. Does that sound all right for you, buddy? Are you down with that plan? My main man. You like making rings with Daddy? Thomas. Thomas is here. Thomas, is this your ring? I don't know whose ring this is. I know who it is on Facebook. I don't know whose ring it is here. Anybody could claim it, really. You think so? Is this the his and hers? I mean, I'm making it for a dude named Tom, so it would make sense. All right. Guys, welcome Tom, who this is for. So, I got the coin ready to be center punched. So, there's the face coming out. That's going to be the hers. And let's go. It's going to be a little loud for you with headphones on, so be warned. Here we go. I think that falls every time, and I just have never fixed it. It falls every time, huh, bud? Every single time I hammer out one of these 90%ers. So there's the meat left for Tom's ring and his wife. We're going to have to do some work to this to get it the right size. But that is what we have to work with. And again, I want it to be about the size of a quarter. So we're going to, you can see the difference there. We're going to use my rolling mill to roll that out, and that will give us the size that we need. All right, let's put this stuff away. A good boy, huh? Oh, good boy. I'm gonna have to work right here, buddy, okay? so excuse me for a minute. All right. So let me run this through. I'll show you the detail on it now, and then we'll show you after. I'm going to heat it up first real quick, just to be safe. I don't want it to split or crack or do any of that fun stuff. Hey, Dad. So we're going to heat this up. So heating it up really changes the color of the metal. I need towels. Or I am unprepared. Let me run out to my car, guys. I need my blue towels. I can't go without them. All right, let's go through the rolling mill. So I think we're there. It's almost quarter size. Pretty close. So this is what we're going to work with. That's going to be hers. That's the hers. Exciting. All right. Let's have some fun. It's a task, guys. It's a task. But the end results are really cool. So, first thing I need to do is probably sand the edges. So now we basically just have like a blank piece of silver to work with. So now they expect you to work. Now it's all good. You can watch this anytime. It'll be uploaded. It should be on the archives unless I get like some copyright for the background music. So it's not perfectly round. And normally that could be an issue. But with this, once we do the reeds, it'll kind of flatten everything back out. You'll see the process here. So now we need to do another punch. So this one, it's going to be smaller. I'm liking a 3/8 punch. That'll still leave a good amount of meat around the edge to make the ring. And it won't be too small to where it'll be an issue getting it onto the stretcher. So we're going to go with a 3/8. Hopefully this thing will center itself. That's another issue I might have here. It's so small it might not grab. It's as far as I can go down. All right. Here we go. Again, it's gonna be loud for a second. Sorry, I got just my gut showing. So that's a very tiny center. Looks like it went center enough. So now we basically have like a washer, a 90% washer. It's a lot of work to make a washer. So now I need to clean the inside hole out. I love this stuff. This is so much fun for me. I have anxiety leading up to it, like this order in particular, just because it is a lot of work, and you don't ever want to screw up. So We're going to sand the inside. You guys can look at Mac watching me. Woo, it's hot. God, that's hot. Sucker gets warm, buddy. Gets warm fast because it's so thin. All right, sandpapers. 2,000 grit, 1,000, 3,000. Be doing a lot of sanding on this project, mostly on the outside. That's when we get to use some tools that you don't normally get to see me use. Be hiding. This guy likes noise. He likes the chaos, right, buddy? Well, you grew up doing this with me. You've been doing this your whole life, buddy. You inspect my work. Make sure I'm doing things right. Right? You're like the you're the guy that does that. That's what you do, bud. He's like the quality control dog. Mac is adorable. He's my adorable little buddy. You need to wrap this tight, Mac, so it fits in the hole. Barely fits in the hole. I don't know how we're going to get it on the stretcher. You have to figure that out when we get to it. Right? That stretcher is bigger than the hole. It's bigger than the hole, buddy, but if we've done it before, we'll figure it out again. You know? If it works once, it'll work again. Anytime I bring him something new, like something he hasn't had before, he hides it, and it's hilarious when he hides it because he's not good at hiding things. But he'll hide it and be all proud and then look at me like, try to find it. And of course, I play like I can't find it, but I always do, bud. But I bought him like a badass bone the other day. And he hid it, and I don't know where it is. I think it's under the bed. But you think he'd want to eat it. Like, there's meat and stuff. Like it's like a bone marrow kind of thing. I don't know what it was. It was a pet safe bone thing. All right. So this is what we're working with. Got a clean center. The edges are good to go. So now we're going to start the coning process. It's just ridiculous that that's basically just a washer. It's just a 1921 silver washer. It's crazy to me. Shoot, bud. I think we're gonna have to use this thing for all of it, which also we don't normally do. So we're doing some new stuff for those that watch my videos and have seen me make rings many times. We're using new tools. So all my dies are too big for this guy. So we're going to use what my tools are, my stretchers used for. We're going to use these dies. So that's cool. Let's heat this up. Yeah, I hooked him up before with the TREATS. I hooked him up so he'd be calm. Otherwise, he'd be sitting there staring at me. He's chill. So I'm not going to be able to get my camera close enough for you guys to see what I'm doing here, I don't think. I'll turn this. The action's going to be happening right over here, but there's just too much in the way. So I apologize for that. I'm basically just going to put a tiny cone in there, and we're going to start coning it. But I have to use a starter cone because there's not enough room to get through. So I'm going to start with this guy. Whichever one it fits the highest in, which is this one. I need to bring the plunger up, and hopefully this fits underneath. Nope. Gotta go to a bigger hole. Much bigger hole, probably. There's not much clearance there. Come on. Fit? Dude. That's close. Alright. It's a process, but it's starting. We're starting to cone it. It's not a quick process, but it's a process. Oh, it still doesn't fit. A little closer. We got a little more coning. A little bit more. We're getting there. The goal is to get this one to fit into a hole and underneath. We got a ways to go. Where I feel like this is much easier. Do a 25 degree, which will probably save us some time. We'll still have to stretch it. Alright, switch it up. Sometimes I'm learning as I go too. There's a proper process. There's tricks. These small ones are, like I said, I would rather make a Morgan dollar ring than like a quarter ring. Just because quarter rings are so small, time consuming. I don't even list quarter rings on my website. just because I have to charge the same amount of labor as a $50 or $1, it's actually harder. It's actually much harder than just a silver dollar. Damn. So let's let the press do the work here. A lot quicker to basically do the same thing. It's just a 25 degree, which doesn't really matter. I just need it to be big enough to fit over this hole, and we're really close to being there, aren't we, buddy? Need this to just fit. And then we need to be able to get it over. How did we stretch this out? How do we stretch it beforehand, buddy? Because it's just a little bit too small. We need to get it past this spring. If we can get it past the spring, we're good. Oh, god dang it. It's just a little bit too small so far. I can't get it over the hole. This one's too big. Let's see if I stretch it just a tad bit more. I might be able to open that up a little bit. I am a professional. Doesn't seem like it right now. I'm a professional coin ring maker. Can't tell by watching me right now, but it's true. Just can't get much more out of it. Come on, baby. Just go over the spring. That's all you gotta do. You're almost there. I know you can do it. Damn, it's not going over. All right, next tactic. Turn it upside down. Stretch it like this. We're going way off the grid right now. Dude. I'm struggling right now, guys. Just stay right there. Don't move. Oh, you moved. God damn it. Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit. Just stay level. Come on. God dang. Because it's not level, I can't get it to stand up. Level. Buddy, we're gonna have to just do this old school, like we're fucking back in the day. Let's see if this works. Buddy, why is this so hard right now? I just want it to stay level. God damn it. This is really frustrating me. Dude, this is so fucking frustrating. Excuse my language. I apologize. I don't think I've ever been this frustrated making a ring in the history of making rings. Okay. I got a little opening there. Hopefully it's enough. Perfect. Oh, fuck. God dang, buddy. That's going to the fail reel. Alright, sorry guys. I bought the dies. Some were gifted to me. I started off with the purchase set, and then my buddy gifted me a complete set. Who makes them? Jason's Works. He makes amazing dies. He made the center punch set, and he made all the other ones that I use. He's really good, really good dude. Okay. Where did I set it? It's right here. Okay, perfect. Okay. I think we're back. So this is what we got. It deserves a drink. You're not joking. I'm using my good camera so it would focus, and this thing doesn't seem to want to focus. All right. Now the rest of it should just be super easy breezy, right? We're going to breeze right through the rest of this. See Dad get frustrated, buddy? Did you see me get frustrated? I don't get frustrated like that very often, do I? Just something so stupid. So hard. Something so dumb can be so hard. Like the Morgan Dollar would be done by now. Those are easy. All right, we're going on the stretcher because we can fit now. We're right here. As I crank this, there's basically a metal rod that goes like this, and the splines will open, allowing me to stretch this metal out. take it easy because I don't want this thing to split. Because then we'd have to start all over with a new coin too. So we'd be out the inside metal. And what do we got? 40 minutes so far of labor. This is stupid. I'm just gonna charge what I need to charge for these from now on. All right, so right now it's probably about a size 6.5, 7. We're sitting pretty heavy, size-wise. But we are super wavy. Like we're not, the top there isn't flat like the bottom. So we need to fix that. And I think the best way is using my press. I'm just going to press it down between a couple pieces of metal. And hopefully that'll get us close. Kind of need to sand it to really see. No, little fingers are good for this. If I was making a bigger ring, it would be much harder. If it was a separate ring, it would be much easier, but from the same coin, it's tough. So I fixed the issue there. Why is this not focusing on what I need it to focus on? Focus on this. It's probably just too shiny. Too pretty right now. So that is cool. That worked. Sitting at a 6. I'm not going to have too much shrinking to do to this thing. It's going to be sweet. Let me put a little sand paper to the edges, and then we'll put a reed on it on both sides, signifying that it was a coin. That's kind of one of the things I like to add to these. That way it doesn't just have a rough edge, you know. We're going to put reeds on the edges. And that'll be cool. Thanks, LT. Now that we got through that little issue. I lost my shit, you guys. You'll never see me lose my cool. Ever. Ever. I couldn't keep it in. I could not. It's really hot. It's a hot coin. One blow on it. Have to use a sanding block to make sure that we're completely squared up. Otherwise, when I add the reed, it won't add right. This is flat, so it'll tell me how close we are. We're real close. We really just have one little spot on the right over here. You can see the discoloration on your side. The rest is perfectly flat. So it'll take a great reed. You're gonna get a great reed on here, buddy. Boom, chicka boom. Oops, I'm spilling water everywhere now. This is like the most unprofessional video I've ever done. You're welcome. You guys are welcome. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Heck yeah, buddy. Heck yeah. All right, so this is what we're working with now. We got a ring, and it's square now, squared off. So we're gonna add a reed. I think I'm gonna heat it up first. It might be the way to go. It might work. What would you guys do in this situation? Would you heat it up? Heat it up before you read it up. Heat it, then read it. You don't gotta act so conceited. Messy area. Everything's in the way. Go over there. Go over here. Go over there. All right. So we got the flat sides. We're gonna read up using the rereading tool. Use the rereading tool. That's my robot voice, buddy. Don't worry about it. Man, whoever did this remake did a horrible job, bud. Let's see. All right. One side has a reed. Protect the reed detail on this side. There's the other reeded side. So now we need to shrink it down to a size 5, maybe a size 4.5, so I can take off a little bit of reed off of one side. And I think to do so, we are going to use a 25-degree die. Give it kind of an angular, fat tire kind of look. Does that sound good to you, buddy? Buddy? I think we'll just press it all the way down in here without any kind of protection. It'll kind of, normally I protect the detail of the coin, but right now we're trying to crush the detail of the coin. Smash it. The more I smash it, the less we have to polish it. So let's smash it all the way down, buddy. As much metal on metal contact as possible. Boom. Done. Turn it over. Same thing to the other side. Boom. Smash all the way down. And let's see where that put us. Hopefully it's a little smaller than a 4.5. It is just a little bit smaller than a 4.5. What up, Linda? Linda, I've been responding to your messages. I don't know if you see them on YouTube, but you can go to my website, lukescoinart.com, for pricing. Because I've seen you asking for pricing quite a bit. I'm gonna hit this real quick. All right. I think as far as shape, we are good. Now we need to size it right. I think I'm going to take off just like maybe a quarter size worth of metal off this one side. And if you're just joining, I'm making the first of 2 rings from the same coin. This is what we started with. We started with a full-size coin. The center is what we're turning this into. So we've got about a quarter size to take off here, and then we will be able to make it pretty. That's when we add the shine, the mirror finish. This is all work that does not need to be done on a Morgan dollar. So basically the hers takes about an hour and a half. The his takes like a half hour to 45 minutes. So you would think that this little thing right here would be the easier one. But no, it's not. All right, let's see size-wise. All right, we're at a perfect 5 right now. Perfect size 5. So I'm going to sand the inside. I don't do mirror finish on the inside, but I will sand it up and hit it with some... you should be able to use your cell phone, Linda. Just go to the Google. Just go to Google. Oh, that's hot. That heated up fast. Holy moly. Burn the crap out of myself. Yeah, owie. Thing heated up fast. All right. So now I'm going to basically sand the heck out of it until we get a mirror finish. And that requires my drill, a tool that hopefully this fits around, just barely. Is this one smaller? Got a scammer calling me. All day with those guys. All day. Call after call after call after call. Let's hit the inside real quick first so we don't have to deal with that. Once we're done, once we get the mirror polish on, I like to just bag it up and call it done so I don't have to polish it anymore. All right. 3,000 grit. 2,000, this is 1,000. Missed me reading it. Here's the read. But yeah, pretty much I'm sanding the inside, but it's just going to be a, kind of a rougher inside. No one sees the inside. It'll be comfortable, but it's not going to have the mirror finish like the outside will. Thank you, thank you. Wait till you guys see them together, this and the next ring, because we're doing that one next. That one won't take any time. That's like it's like making a pot of coffee in the morning. It just goes secondhand. It's easy. You don't really have to think about it. This one fried my brain enough to where I'm taking a day off. All right. So the inside's pretty much going to be like that. Now the outside, we're going to give a nice mirror finish too. And I put it on this machine here, this drill, this machine, tight enough to where it'll stay, flat enough to where it won't wobble. Take some sandpaper, and I basically may have to start with the lower grit. $800. We'll get some $800 out here. It's a slow process. Damn scammers. just one little spot. All right, now we'll go to 1000 grit. Linda, it comes down to like what coin we're using, but about 125 for a Morgan dollar, like we're gonna do next. They're on the website for 145, but if you hit me up privately, it's 125 because I don't have to pay fees. It just depends on how we're paying, where we're paying, what coin we're using. I almost recommend a $50 for ladies, so it depends on what $50 coin we use. You can see it's just getting shinier and shinier. Oh, I hear myself on the speaker. I didn't mute myself. I was wondering why I heard it drill. You can see it getting shinier and shinier as we go. Don't fly off. I'll never find you. That would suck if this thing flew off and went like somewhere and then I had to find it. That would be what would happen right now. That is a legit fear that I should have, because as frustrating as this has already been, it could get worse. I should just be grateful that hasn't happened. It did come off, but luckily we saved it. Sometimes we have bad luck, buddy. And you know what? You know why? It's because we do things before we eat. If we eat first, we don't get hangry. Hangry hippo. All right. 2 more sandpapers and then a polish, and this one's done. I can see myself. It means it's working. Looks like a mirror to me, guys. It's looking mirror-like to me. I think we're done with this one, buddy. We're gonna hit the polishing machine. Sucker's hot. So right now, got this. Let me hit the, let me kind of clean up a little bit here. Set that where I won't lose it. Spilled some water. Keep those in line for the next project. Put this away, put this away. This stuff away. A new piece of towel for the cleanup. I'm gonna go to the wheel behind me, so all you'll see is my butt. So I'll send you pictures when I get some good photographs taken. I don't really want to handle it right now, put fingerprints on it before the photos, but beautiful mirror finish on there. Stunning, stunning, stunning looking ring. Very nice. So I'm going to set that aside. And we're going to get started on this. This will be a breeze. This will be easy. Hopefully. Oh, shit. I should never have said that. I should have never have fucking said that. That was a bad fucking thing to say. That was not what you say, buddy. You do not say this will be easy. All right. Totally different steps. Completely different process. Make sure I get my info right. Tails out, size 12. Tails out. We're going size 12. Let me clean out the inside where we made the last ring from. The last ring was from the inside here. Hot tamale, buddy. That's a spicy meatball. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That is a spicy meatball. He likes meatballs. You like turkey, huh? You had some turkey this year, and you fell in love with it. I fell in love with the turkey. Buddy, you're cute. I see you on my screen. I see you on my screen. You like a face cut that I gave you yesterday? I gave you a little beard trim. Beard trim and a bath. Now we need to do your legs and your belly. We gotta do your legs and your belly. And your feet. You hate me touching your feet. You won't let me touch your feet. So it's hard to do your feet, bud. Dave's gonna take a call, another call, and then he's gonna come back and this one will be done. Hopefully. Alright, hole's clean. Let's make this thing freaking awesome. Kick-ass size 12 Morgan dollar coin ring. Gotta love it. This is the most popular. I got about 10 more coins than I picked up. He had like a couple hundred to choose from, and I picked up the best ones he had. So I have some beauties in stock. If anybody wants a ring for the holiday season, for a gift, or for themselves, for a loved one. If you have any inherited coins, I work with your own coins. If you have a coin that like you inherited from family and it's just sitting in a box, I could turn it into an awesome ring. That's what I did with my grandma's coin that my grandma gave me. My grandma left me some coins, and I turned one, this is a $50, that I turned into a ring for myself. All right, let's do this, buddy. Tails out. All right, we have a cone. We're starting to look alike. Yeah, we've looked alike for quite a while. He's my little twin. So it's pretty big. It's a size 15 and a half. So we don't need to stretch it. We're just gonna reduce it using the Swedish die. It's from Sweden. It's from Sweden. It's not. I don't know why they call it a Swedish die. I don't think that makes any sense. Like, whoever named these tools, they need to go back to renaming school. Because Nobody ever heard of that, buddy. If you want an in-depth description of what I'm doing with this coin, just watch my tutorials on making a Morgan dollar ring. It's pretty much there. I'm not going to go too in depth with this one just because we already have quite a bit of time put into this build. And when I already got videos up explaining everything, it's kind of redundant. So what I'm doing now, just a quick explanation, I'm reducing that top side to be more, instead of cone-like, I'm trying to make it more straight. Good boy, huh, buddy? And you can pretty much see the detail coming through the tape. That means we're pressing it properly. We're almost there. It means we're almost there. I keep wrapping it with Teflon tape on my lap to protect that detail. Because the inside detail is just as important as the outside detail when it comes to coin rings that I make anyways. Yesterday I had somebody hit me up on YouTube and asked if I could make a ring before Christmas. And I instantly responded, yes I can. And then like a half hour later they hit me back and they said, oh, I found one cheaper on eBay. And I just kind of laughed. I said, all right, that's your loss. You're gonna get a shit ring from eBay unless you order it from me. All right, bam. That's where we're at. Yeah, there's a lot of silver on the floor. Plus, I cut coins, so I get like a bunch of silver dust when I cut. I try to collect it, but this underneath the saw, there's nothing. There's nothing underneath where I cut. So I collect what comes up here, but all the rest just goes right on the floor. I mean, it's so minuscule. It adds up over time, but in reality, who cares, bud? It's more hassle to collect than the labor that goes into collecting it. All right. So now we have, let's see what size we're at. Still have a pretty large size 14 Morgan working. I'm going to put a read on it real quick on the cut side. Before I do that, I'm going to shrink it just a tad bit more in the Swedish die. It's from Sweden. that How We Talk, buddy? It's been a while since I watched the Muppets. Borgish, Borgish. Just make up words. I think that's good. That feels right. Tear away the tape at the base, that way we can reuse the rest after we put a reed on it. Put a reed on it. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I'm doing this. I'm going, wicka, 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 wicka. Boom. Reed ready. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I need some coffee. I need to buy some of those pads, buddy, so we don't use up all this shop towel. Will you remind me next time I'm at the store? Will you remind me? All right, sitting at a size 13. We need to shrink this down to a 10 and a half or 11. I'm gonna wrap it in some Teflon tape on my lap. Again, protect this outside detail from metal on metal contact. It was 13. We need to go to 10 and a half. Wasting this towel. I got a product I normally use that I'm out of, so I'm using these towels, but geez, it's a waste. Just wasting them. That is 11 and a half. Now we'll go to this next die. Squeeze each side down just a tad bit. Probably right there. Turn it around. Do the same to this side. Start right there. Take a look at it. See where we're at. 10.5, 10 3/4. Perfecto. Take the tape off. Inspect it. Looks ring shaped to me. So now we got good shape. Now we need to size it. So it's a 10 3/4. We're going for a 12. LT knows the next step. There's a bunch of metal on this side, my side. From the reeded side that hasn't been stretched, you can almost see just the extra metal looking through the coin. We're going to take a little bit of this reeded edge off on the inside. We're not going to hit any inside detail because we want that to be just as beautiful as the outside. So I use a deburring tool that takes little shavings and it just takes it off that shiny part on the top inside. That nice shiny spot. We're going to take off about a size and a half of metal that's just unneeded. Unneeded metal. So right now we're at 11.5. There's still some metal to take off. This one again, take the blade out, throw it away, and I won't be confused which one's a good one. Feel like we're there. Super close. Super duper close. Should do it. Boom. Now we're at a 12. Now we need to make it pretty. We need to make it sexy. We're going to make this the sexiest yet. So I'm going to sand the inside, just the part we just hit. None of the details going to be hit. And Tom, when this is done, I am going to send you pictures through Messenger I'm not going to worry too much about. It is patina time. Eltina is the step. She come over and make rings anytime. Patina time. So I'll be gone for a minute while I put a patina on this. The solution that I use needs hot water, which I use the kitchen. And it's basically a compound of sulfur that when hit with hot water, it has a reaction to metals and it turns them dark. That's what all jewelers use for this process. Mostly coin ring users because we need the detail to pop out and that helps. No worries, Thomas. I enjoy doing this stuff. Even when things don't work out, I enjoy it because I'm learning something. I don't do the his and hers as often as I do Morgan's. So you can see we're what, an hour and a half into this video. It took me like 25 minutes to make the Morgan. It took an hour and a quarter to do the other one. It's just because I don't do them that often, so it's a little learning process. So this is what it looks like before patina. Inside detail is beautiful. Outside detail is beautiful. The reeds look really nice. Did I hit those? So give me 45 seconds to a minute. I'll be back to finish this up. And if anybody else here wants to see the final results, the good pics, the good photos, they'll be on Instagram, Luke's Coin Art, and probably my Facebook. And I'll probably make it the thumbnail for this video. You can't do any of those. So with patina, it just brought the coin back to a dark state. So now I take some steel wool and we'll hit the added reed side just lightly to kind of make that detail pop. Then we'll hit the original reeded side, make that detail pop. We'll hit the inside. You see the E pluribus unum. And then the date on the inside. And we are done. Thanks, Dave. So two coins, two coin rings from one coin. Pretty cool, huh? Again, Tom will get these out to you in a few minutes. I'm going to take some good photos, get those to you. The rest of you, if you'd like to see those photos, Luke's Coin Art Instagram. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate the support. It's always great to have people here watching. Keeps me occupied. Keeps my brain occupied. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. www.lukescoinart.com. I believe all my info should be in the description. Yep. The website's there. My email is there. There's a donation link if you feel up to donating some money. And that's it. Over donations, I much more appreciate orders. So go to the website, find a $5, $10, $20 thing you like, a $500 thing you like, purchase it. Just buy it. Just do it. If you can afford it. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.